get a 700 credit score. So if you're trying to get your credit scores to the 700s, you just feel like you cannot get approved for credit cards, we're going to talk about those today. We're going to talk about the credit cards that's going to help you get there. The video that I'm recording, you guys are going to be able to have access to this video tomorrow. Okay, so it's going to come out tomorrow 10 a.m. So 10 a.m. tomorrow. But I actually got this comment from somebody on YouTube already asking, hey, show me the credit cards gonna get me to the 700. So we're gonna go over that. I'm gonna record it right here live with you all. If y'all have questions while I'm live, make sure y'all ask me your questions. I am gonna go over any last minute questions at the end too. Okay, so if you guys think I'm ignoring y'all, I'm probably just getting this video done. I'm trying to just get the video done. I want to make sure I make this video for her, because y'all, to me it's so easy to know this, but if you don't know it, I think this would be a great video. All right, so let me go ahead and start the recording. Let me just make sure I have everything here. Hey, so if you're having a hard time trying to get credit cards that's going to help you get to the 700s, I'm going to teach you guys what you do right now today to get to the 700. So if y'all having a hard time, don't trip. I'm going to tell y'all what to do. I actually got a question from someone on my YouTube channel asking me exactly which credit cards they need to get. So this is a question right here. Somebody said, can you help me go about getting what you're talking about, the information on how to get a credit cards and get their credit score to the 700s. Now they actually replied to one of my videos. Here's the video here. I hope that you all can hear it when it plays. Got secure credit cards and it gets you to the 700s. At that point, so let's start over. Got secure credit cards and it gets you to the 700s. At that point, say, okay, which credit cards I really want? Try to get some with no annual fees that you don't care to keep open for a long time. And then once you get the credit cards that you really want, and you don't need to apply for something, for anything for about 6 months to a year, then you can go ahead and close those other credit cards that you don't care about, them secure ones, the ones that got you where you need to go. Because by then, your credit score will be able to rebound, because your credit score is going to go down because you got a new closed account on your credit reports, but it's going to go back up. So basically, I was telling y'all, if y'all get some secure credit cards, build y'all credit, y'all can, because some people don't want to get secure credit cards, y'all can always get other credit cards and go from there. So say if you do, like I'm going to show you some credit cards now. Say if you get some credit cards because maybe they just don't approve you, you can always use those credit cards, let them build your credit up, then get the credit cards that you want. So I'm going to teach you all some credit cards that will pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. So if you feel like it's hard to get credit cards, you don't want to damage your credit further, I'm with you. I don't want y'all just applying for credit cards. I'm finna show y'all some credit cards that can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. They're gonna tell you yes or no. Now, I do have something called a delusional method. Okay, we're gonna be delusional, because if y'all think that y'all can't get credit cards, y'all probably need to be delusional. I'm finna show y'all credit cards. It's like 40 to 45 different credit cards that can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. So first, I'm gonna show y'all credit cards that y'all can just get in general. Like, hey, try to get the Apple, try to get Discover, try to get Capital One. Y'all just put y'all 10 credit cards down that y'all want to get, and then y'all can go through the list and pre-qualify for each of them until you, I would say y'all need to have 4 of them reporting until you get to your 4 credit cards. And if you can't get that method, it don't work that way, I'm going to show you some credit cards that don't care what's on your credit, because maybe some people may have like bankruptcies, some people may just had a lot of charge-offs, they just had some stuff going on, they didn't go through bankruptcy, but they just had a lot of accounts charged off, and they need to build from there, so they probably need to start with some secure credit cards. And then all of the credit cards I'm talking about is on my website. Y'all can see my name right here. So it is on my website. Actually, my name is this way for the video, but y'all, it's on my website, Rickita.com. So let me go ahead and show you guys those credit cards. If y'all have any questions, please let me know. I'll be happy to answer y'all questions. And like I'm making a video for this lady, I'm willing to make y'all all an individual video if y'all comment on my actual video. All right, so let's go ahead and check it out. So this is my website right here, Rickita.com. Okay, so if you scroll down, you will see this list right here say pre-qualify with no hard inquiry. So all you have to do is just click on it. Okay, once you click on it, you're going to see a lot of credit cards that can actually pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. So they're going to basically tell you yes or no. Okay, so let me flip it so you guys can see it. Don't judge my screen over here. But These are a lot of credit cards that can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. So you got the credit builder card right here. You got Kickoff on here. You got Discover on here, another Discover. You got the Apple card. You have so many credit cards on here that can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. So they're going to tell you yes or no. So if y'all try to apply for them, you know, they'll tell you right away whether or not they're going to be able to approve you or not. Okay, so I tell y'all to go through this list and try to see if you can get 10 of them, like 10 of them that you like, and put them on the list and then pre-qualify for each of them. So for example, if you put on your list that you like the Wayfair credit card, pre-qualify for that credit card, pre-qualify for it. And if they don't give it to you, go to the next credit card. Maybe the next credit card on your list was Walgreens. If they say yes to that, good. I say y'all should have 4 of them. Okay, try to get 4 credit cards total. If you already got 2 of them on your credit reports, try to get 2 more. Okay, so this is just a list of credit cards that can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry, period. And again, it is on my website, Rickita.com. Okay, it is on my website, so you guys can definitely check it out. But now that I showed y'all this list, keep this in mind. Okay, so I showed y'all this list. Try to see if y'all can get 4 of them, because now we got to talk about how y'all finna get to a 700 credit score. Okay, now y'all have to have 4 credit cards, but now y'all need to see what y'all gonna. Now I need to tell y'all what y'all need to do to get to that 400, the main 700 credit score. So I'm not just plugging my book, but all of this stuff is really in my book, and I have this book for $10 on allthingsrickita.com. Like, the book is $10. Y'all can be able to know exactly what y'all need to do and follow along with it. But I'm finna tell y'all right now, so y'all don't have to buy the book, but if y'all want the book, I do suggest y'all get it. It comes with a free course. It's gonna always be useful. Okay, so now y'all trying to get to the 700 credit score. So the first day, like, this book is raise your credit score 100 points in 30 days. So every single day I tell y'all exactly what y'all need to do to raise your credit score 100 points in 30 days. The first day is say get your credit reports. So make sure y'all get y'all credit reports so y'all can know exactly what's going on. Okay, day number 2 is where I actually go over the major things of how your credit score is made up of. Okay, so I told y'all to get 4 credit cards. I want y'all also to have 2 installment accounts. Credit cards can help increase your credit score, but it's something about adding an installment account on your credit reports. And if you guys don't know what an installment account is, installment accounts can be your student loans. Installment accounts can also be if y'all already have a mortgage, if y'all already have an auto loan, if y'all have a personal loan, if y'all even doing like that $10 a month with Kickoff, that's a installment account. Or if you guys also have Self, that can be an installment account. If y'all don't have an installment account, some people say, oh, I'm gonna go get a card, it's gonna build my credit. That's just too expensive to me. That card note is just too expensive to me. Like, seriously, it's too expensive. Y'all can do the $10 per month with Kickoff if y'all don't have that already. Y'all can also do Self. They allow you to do like $25 per month. And y'all can, if y'all with Navy Federal, y'all can do the pledge loan. But y'all need them 4 credit cards that we already looked at, okay? The credit cards gonna help you get to the 700s, but I suggest y'all get 2 installment accounts with that, okay? Now, the next thing is, with those 4 credit cards you have, your payment history is going to be the most important thing. You cannot have any late payments on those credit cards. No matter what, y'all need to make sure that y'all are paying the credit card on time, period. Remember, they're not going to mark you late until you actually 30 days late. All right, until you actually 30 days late, they're not going to mark you late. So if you're 20 days late and you go ahead and pay at least the minimum, they're not going to mark you late. But I want y'all to make sure y'all set up all y'all credit cards. We talk about auto pay in this book. One of the days, all I want y'all to do is put stuff on auto pay. Put that credit card on auto pay, all of them that you have, for the minimum. Also your installment accounts for the minimum payment, period. Okay, that's what I want y'all to do. No matter what, put them on auto pay for the minimum. All right, so y'all are basically gonna be having 4 credit cards, 2 installment accounts, and now y'all gonna look out for y'all payment history, because y'all got all y'all stuff on auto pay for at least the minimum payment. All right, the next thing is this, y'all. Utilization is huge. It's huge. I want y'all to have y'all utilization at 10% or less. 5% gonna be even better. So say if y'all get $1,000 credit card, if it was me, I would tell y'all don't have more than $100 reporting to the credit bureau for that credit card. It would be even better if y'all cannot have more than $50 reporting. And if y'all need to know 10% of any number, just take the last digit off. We said 1,000, that's 1 and then 3 zeros. We're gonna take one of the zeros off so we can get to 10%, and that's gonna leave us with 100. That's 10%. If we got a $500 credit card, take the last digit off. That's gonna leave you with 50, which is 50. That is 10%. If you want to go even further, whatever your 10% is, cut it in half. Utilization is going to be the most important part, y'all. You know, late payments, that's a given, y'all. Y'all shouldn't be, you know, y'all should not be having late payments, period. Who finna have a high credit score and you not paying your stuff on time? But people do not look at utilization. Utilization is very, very important. Think about this as the most important part, for real. Late payments is a given, y'all, but utilization, y'all think it's okay to hold a balance on y'all credit cards at 30%, 40%, 50%, and it's not. That's when your credit score is going to go down. So keep your utilization low. Okay, keep your utilization low. If you want your credit score to go even further, we talking about getting a 700 credit score. If y'all already got negative accounts in your credit reports, like I'm telling y'all, hey, get some more credit cards. If y'all already got negative accounts in your credit reports, y'all have to make sure that you remove all of that stuff. All those negative accounts, charge-offs, collections, bankruptcies, foreclosure, all that stuff need to be removed. Okay, and Larry, when we talk about suing, Larry is watching me live right now while I'm recording this. If that stuff do not get removed, I do think that y'all should sue. I have my 4-book bundle that talks about the suing process. I'm not gonna be able to show y'all. There we go. The 4-book bundle right here. Y'all can see it right here that talks about the suing process. But it's about just sending out 3 months of letters. If they don't delete the accounts, you just need to take their butts to court. It's literally as simple as that. Like, it really is. Like, if they not finna delete the stuff, you need to take them to court. But I'll make sure, Larry, let me screenshot you tomorrow. You on the list. I'm going to teach y'all how to sue tomorrow. Okay, because I'm making this video for somebody else that want to know how to get a 700 credit score. But everything negative, y'all, it has to come off. Y'all talking about getting 700 credit score. There's no way you finna get a 700 credit score. You got a lot of negative accounts in your credit reports. You know, they're not going, you can still do it. Let me not say that, because I have helped people do that. But y'all, we got to get that stuff deleted. Here's one of my clients that had like a bankruptcy. I had to help them get that bankruptcy completely deleted from their credit reports. Okay, y'all can barely see it on here, but their credit score went up 129 points. We had to get that bankruptcy deleted. Imagine if we never got the bankruptcy deleted, their credit score would not be going up 129 points. Okay, so that's going to be something huge that y'all need to do. Okay, so let's do a quick recap, because that's really it. I'm telling y'all, that's really it. Okay, that's the major things. Everything that's on your credit report that's negative, it has to come off. We talking a 700 credit score. I don't care how many credit cards y'all have. They not going to be able to fight through you having negative stuff on your credit reports. Your credit score is going to be staying in the 600s. Okay, they're not going to be able to fight through. If it does fight through, it's going to take a year, 2 years. It's going to take some time for them accounts to pass. You need to make sure that you have 4 credit cards. 4 total. Okay, I don't care what they are. If you guys can't get any credit cards, try to get, because I told y'all, if I couldn't get credit cards, try to get credit cards that's secured. Try Navy Federal Secure. You could put a $200 deposit down. It'll graduate to $2,000. Try Discover Secure. Try Capital One Secure. And if you had a bankruptcy, or if you're in Chapter 13, that's really the people that really having a hard time getting credit cards. Try to see if you guys can, if anything, get an Open Sky, because they don't care what your credit score look like. Open Sky can get you to the 700s. It can really get you to the 700s. Yeah, it don't matter. It's just the point of having the credit cards that's reporting saying that you pay on time. So you guys can try Open Sky, because they don't care at all about your credit score. You guys can also try Self have a secure credit card. They don't care at all. And then also the Credit Builder card. These cards are on the list. Now this right here is some credit scores of one of my clients where I did help them. Let me show you guys what it looked like. I know I'm just recording, but this is what it looked like. Credit scores went to the 700s only with secure credit cards. So it's possible, y'all. It's possible that y'all can do it. I just told y'all what secure credit cards y'all should get. They are on that list. So double check that list that I showed you all, that Rickita.com list. Look under the list, credit cards for bad credit. That's when you're going to find, for the ones that just can't do my delusional method, you can't get anything, that's when you're going to find the Discover, the Navy Federal, the Capital One, Credit Builder card, the Self. You're going to find the Kickoff there. You're going to find Open Sky there. That's where you're going to find those credit cards, again, on Rickita.com. Okay, and I'm trying to go live every single day, Eastern Standard Time at 9 p.m. Okay, so I'm going to come back here making just personal videos for y'all, or answering questions for people that's on my YouTube channel. And Larry, you're up tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to talk about suing. All right. So again, have those 4 credit cards. I don't care what they are. Just make sure you have it on auto pay so you don't have any late payments. Keep your utilization at 10% or less. 5% going to be even better for y'all. Okay, 5% gonna be even better for y'all. Okay, so that's really the main things. That's how y'all can get your credit scores to the 700s. It's really that. It's other things that you guys can do, like double check your inquiries. You can get like 10 points from there, 20 points from there, depending on how many inquiries you have. I talk about that also inside of my book, the Raise Your Credit Score 100 Points in 30 Days. I already talk about that inside the book, but we're talking about how credit cards can get you there. Y'all, when we do the Raise Your Credit Score 100 Points in 30 Days, these are actual results from my clients, you know, with their credit scores going up. The goal was to get their credit scores up 100 points in 30 days. These are actual results. We did so much to get their credit scores to go up fast, but we're talking about 700s. And I say, if y'all, I don't care where y'all credit scores is at, y'all can be in the 300s, y'all can be in the 400s, 500s, 600s. I don't care. If y'all put y'all head down today, follow the things that's inside of my Raise Your Credit Score 100 Points in 30 Days, which I went over the main things with y'all. If y'all put y'all heads down today, y'all will be able to see in like 6 months. I say give it 6 months because I don't care if people have a bankruptcy. I'm like the bankruptcy queen in terms of let me help you get your credit scores to the 700s. Once you get a discharge, I'm going to get you to the 700s. I don't care because people think bankruptcy is the worst. But if y'all put y'all head down, y'all can get to the 700s. But this is the key, y'all. Do not play about this. Y'all need credit cards. You need 4 of them. You really need things that's going to report. You need stuff that's going to report to the credit bureaus, and you have to keep your utilization low, 10% or less. 5% going to be even better, and don't have any late payments, okay? And if you have anything that's negative in that 6 months, y'all can take y'all time trying to remove that stuff from your credit reports. And y'all know if they don't delete stuff from the credit reports, I'm all about suing. So I will sue them. I will sue the credit bureaus. I will sue the creditors. I will sue the collection companies if they don't remove it. But first, while you're working on, I don't want to sue you and do all this stuff. No. First, make sure you got your 4 credit cards, because y'all, the thing is, when y'all have y'all 4 credit cards, y'all do that first. Like I tell people, when you get your discharge, the day you get your discharge, I don't care, that day but not leave, you better have 4 credit cards that day. Soon as you see, oh, you discharged, that day you need 4 credit cards. And that's only because every single month, say if you got discharged in March, okay, now it's technically July. That means you could have had that same credit card that you applied for in March. You could have had them report in April, May, June, and in July. Now you had so many times that they're reporting that you paying on time compared to people that got a discharge in March, and now they just now like, I don't know, I'm gonna wait till next year and build my credit. And you're gonna wait till next year till your credit scores go up too. All right, so that's the biggest thing, you all, about how to raise your credit scores 100 points in 30 days. Again, if y'all have any questions, please put them down below. I do have my books, allthingsrickita.com, where I do have them discounted. My book's starting at like $10. It's no excuse. Like, I made no excuse for y'all. Like, I made no excuse as to why you guys are not getting your credit scores up. I am live every single day, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will make a video for you all. But if you found this useful, please make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe and leave me a comment telling me what video I should make next. And let me know what was so helpful and useful about this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, y'all, I'm done recording that video. So that video is going to come out tomorrow. Now, Larry, I'm going to make you a video. But Larry, I'm not a lawyer, so you technically cannot, hire me. Like, I'm not a lawyer. But let's talk about it now. We got a little bit of time, but I know my phone probably gonna, oh no, it's not gonna die. I'm on 24% over here. This one is probably gonna die, but we have a little bit of time. So what do you want to know about? Who are you trying to sue, Larry? Is we talking charge-offs? We talking collections? What we talking about? And Phyllis, you said you got 7, and I think it's too many. Phyllis, at one time I had like 26. It's all right, baby girl. It's all right. 7 is nothing. It's nothing, okay? I'm thinking about Cat Williams. That's nothing. That's nothing. But 7 can be a lot though. But just think about it. If any of those have like annual fees, them the ones that get cut first. Like if you got an annual fee on those, them the ones that's getting cut first. The ATM cards that probably helped you get to where you need to go, them the ones that you probably gonna cut first. Okay. And then Okay, you got charge-offs. Okay, so you know what? This is good because I can talk so openly about charge-offs, and then JJ Madison over here said they got charge-offs too. Okay, so listen, my very first lawsuit was when I sued my creditors. I had over $40,000 worth of debt that I did not have to pay. At first I filed Chapter 13 bankruptcy because I just thought it was gonna be able to help me, and then I just didn't want to pay that bill. I was like, no, I'm not gonna pay this bill, and I was like, dang, they don't want to delete it from my credit reports, and I was like, I heard about suing. I'm gonna have to sue them. So I actually sued them. I sued them in state court. I wouldn't suggest state court. I suggest federal court now. And I have a full-on book on how to be able to sue, and I go over the steps in it. Get it, it's $10. Get the book, it's $10. I tell you all the steps, but I'm about to tell you right now too, but it's more detailed. Okay, so this is the thing. You got these charge-offs on your credit reports. You have to send letters for 3 months. Okay, so the first month you want to send a letter to the credit bureaus telling them to remove it. All of this, y'all, again, I'm not trying to be y'all lawyer, I'm not trying to give y'all legal advice. I'm just talking about what I did for that case. Okay, what I remember about that case. I don't have a settlement agreement, so I can talk openly about it again. Okay, the other two cases I had where I sued, like the collection company sued the credit bureaus, I have settlement agreements, so I can't really say much about it other than I have a settlement with these companies. Okay, all right, so for the all of this stuff that I'm telling you in terms of doing dispute letters, y'all, I think of this as evidence. Like, hey, I tried to have y'all do it, delete it, y'all didn't want to delete it, so now I'm suing you. Okay, so the first one, you want to send a letter to the credit bureaus. You basically want to ask them to delete the account from your credit reports. When y'all do get like the raise your credit score or even a suing to win book, I give y'all the letters inside of there for free. Y'all just fill them out. Now, when you fill it out, you want to just put your name, your address, date of birth, your social security number, but the most important part that you need to put on your letters are the errors. What exactly is wrong? So inside of and I keep saying to y'all because this is why I made these books, because y'all get the free course that come along with it. Okay, you have sent letters. Okay, so Larry, make sure you did this. So inside the masterclass for the Raise Your Credit Score 100 points in 30 days, I teach y'all how to go line by line and actually point out the errors. When I say point out the errors, you want to say the account number is different on TransUnion compared to Equifax and Experian. When I look at the payment history on my Experian report, they're reporting, late payments on this day, but Equifax and TransUnion don't say anything about a late payment. You want to point out the different errors and inconsistency in the data that they're reporting. Okay, that's what you want to make sure that you're putting in the letters. You can't just say that you think the account should be deleted or you don't know what the account is. You can't say that. You got to say exactly what's wrong with the account. And again, you guys, I'm only talking in the sense of my very first lawsuit. No, so with the first lawsuit, y'all, I didn't have them try to sue me for any of those debts. I had over $40,000. You would think that they would have tried to, but I found that y'all, when y'all sue them, they're gonna want to waive the debt. That's just what it is. They're not gonna try to come after you for their money. They usually want to sign a settlement agreement, but I was playing games because I was like, the judge told me to talk to them, and I was like, I don't want to talk to them. I want you to make them pay me, or not pay me. I want you to make them delete it from my credit reports. I didn't know that that's not how court work. But I'm telling y'all need to put the errors on there because I'm finna go on a tangent and talk about that. But you need to make sure you put the errors on there, everything that's wrong. Now, you said you did the letters. Make sure y'all send everything certified mail. Okay, so this will be a certified receipt if you guys have never seen one. This is a certified receipt. This is what y'all need to be making sure that y'all are sending in. Make sure y'all send a certified mail. So the first month, go to the credit bureaus. If they are saying that the account came back verified, that is accurate, and all this lying that they're saying, then you want to send a follow-up letter. This time you want to send a letter to the credit bureaus, and then you want to send a letter to the actual company had that charge off, to the actual company that got the charge off. Okay, and again, this goes certified too. All right, so every company, some of my clients too, they be having like 10 to 15 companies. So yes, you got to send one to all 3 credit bureaus, and you got to send one, each one, to those companies. So you'll have, if you got 10 accounts, you'll be doing 10 certified letters. If it's the same company, like listed twice in your credit reports, you can put those accounts in the same letters, just in case you guys don't know. Okay, and then after that, to me, I feel like that is a case. The last letter, I will send a demand letter out telling them, hey, I'm about to sue you. If you don't delete this from my credit reports, give me $10,000 and waive the debt if I do owe them money. If you don't waive this debt, I'm about to sue you. And them companies finna ignore you. They not finna try to delete the accounts from your credit reports. You're probably gonna have to sue them, okay? you're probably going to have to go through the process of suing them. But then you will, if it was me, I would actually go through the process of suing them. I would sue them in federal court. Some stuff that I learned from my professor, I won't necessarily tell them how much money I want from the get-go. I would tell them when we start communicating, like when you start talking to the companies, they're going to start communicating with you. One of my clients had 2 settlements before they even stepped in court. 2 settlements and never even got on the phone with them. They talked through email. They never even got on the phone with these companies. They still in court with these companies, with the other companies. Because say if you, Larry, like you said you had 2 charge-offs, and then also you may be suing all 3 credit bureaus. That's 5 companies that you possibly could be suing. 2 of them may settle right away, like my client did, sending them checks. They already got their checks, cashed their checks. They still suing the other companies. Okay, so they still got to go through the motions of all of the suing with the other companies. But I go through all of the process of the suing to win inside of my book. And y'all, I'm not plugging my book. The book is $10. It's just so detailed. It really is. And then I did a whole masterclass. Once y'all get inside the free course, I did a whole masterclass. So a masterclass where I was there for like an hour and a half saying, okay, this is what y'all need to do. Y'all need to do this, and that. And we just don't have the time to do it now. Where do I get the book? So my book is, you can get it at allthingsrickita.com. That's where you can get it at least at the cheapest rate. You can also get it, for some people, you can also get it on Amazon. You can get it on TikTok. But the cheapest one will be to get it on my website, allthingsrickita.com. That would be the cheapest way to get it. And then you have courses that come with all of my books. There's only one book that don't have a course that come along with it. And I think, let me see if this is it. Nope, that's not it. It's basically my 70 dispute letter book. That's the only one that don't have a course that come along with it. Okay, but I do suggest for people to get my 4-book bundle back there. The 4-book bundle on Amazon, I think it's like $80. Y'all can get it from me for like $40. Okay, y'all had the 70 dispute letters in there. Y'all get that Suing to Win book. Y'all are gonna have the Raise Your Credit Score 100 points in 30 days. Plus, y'all gonna have my workbook also. Okay, so that would be the cheapest way for you all to get it. Okay, and then I'll put the link here for the people that want the 6 months of dispute letters. But yeah, Larry, I'm gonna actually make you a video tomorrow, and I'm probably gonna take like 20 to 30 minutes and be detailed more and talk about the whole process, but just in like a condensed way, because I can talk about this stuff forever. It just blow my mind, y'all, that you can send a letter to these companies, ask them to delete the account from the credit reports, and they will refuse, they would ignore. But when you put a lawsuit in, they want to pay you money, delete the account from your credit report, and then if you owe them money, they're waiving the debt. That just blows my mind. Like, why do you just delete the account? Because I would have went away. You get what I'm saying? Like, I would have just went away if you would have like deleted the account. But now you about to give me money? Like, what? And one of my clients is actually getting sued by one of the companies, y'all, and she ended up turning around and suing them, and they sent her a check, and they saying, you don't owe us no money anymore. Like, what? What? You suing me? Nervous as I don't know what, about to go to court. But I just love this whole thing. I just love the whole thing. I'm taking a whole year out. I am going to go to law school. I was supposed to go to law school next month, but I said, you know what? Let me take a year off so I can be able to focus and honestly get my finances completely in order, because they said when I go to law school, y'all, I cannot work. I cannot work, and I already have student loans for getting my bachelor's degree. So I refuse, because that was a whole mess with me not being able to fully work and do everything. I refuse to go to law school with debt. So I'm working all that stuff out now. But I am going to go to law school next year. But understand too, y'all, I told y'all, when I go to law school, I'm going to be a lawyer in 3 years. So that means that these lawyers, I told y'all, these lawyers, when they do your case, they're going to try to give you $1,000 and tell you to go about your business. But I've been telling people, if you do your own case, you can get at least $3,000 per company. So Larry, in your case, I'm not trying to be a lawyer. I'm not telling you anything. But if that was my case, you got 5 companies technically, all 3 credit bureaus and 2 charge-offs. I'll be looking for about $15,000 minimum. And I'll be pushing in getting more than that. But minimum, I'll be thinking, okay, I'm going to get $15,000. Let me go ahead and put this case in, get this stuff deleted. If I do want some money on these charge-offs, I'm going to get my waiver of debt. That's the stuff that I will be thinking. Literally, that's what I'd be thinking. But tomorrow, Larry, I will make you a full-on video about how to fully sue these companies. Okay? I'll make you a full-on video to tell you how to be able to do it. Okay, and if you guys have the books, if y'all probably already purchased the books, y'all have the free course. Y'all can be able to watch the whole thing. I already did the full masterclass on the Sewing to Win where I went over the whole book. All of my books, I have a masterclass for. Like, so I have my identity theft book. I have the masterclass for that where I go through the whole process of identity theft and da-da-da. Also, if you guys have bankruptcy, I go through the whole process of, okay, you got a bankruptcy, let's get your credit scores to the 700s. Okay, you got one of the books, which one you have, because you probably can get inside the free course. Look inside of your front cover of your book. I don't have them on here because I started putting them inside of the first page of the books, but look inside the cover because you probably got access to the course. You can go in there and look now, and you got all of the documents there. It was just so easy. I wanted to be able to sell stuff on TikTok, and TikTok do not like nothing digital. So that's when I started making physical copies of books. I was like, okay, how do I create the books? And like, I created them myself. Okay, I'm constantly making edits to them and adding more stuff to them, but I love the books. I really do. That's why I'm able to go on live and, you know, talk about the books all the time, because I really love them, and it's real stuff inside of them. It can help you get your credit scores up. But thank you so much for getting one of my books too. Thank you so much. But I'll definitely see you all tomorrow. Hopefully you guys love the video today. Hopefully y'all love the behind the scenes too, with me actually recording the video and y'all still can ask me questions afterwards. So definitely I hope you guys love it. I will be back here tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, you got it a few months ago? That course still available? I put that course out there as soon as I created the book. Like, I created the course right away because I was like, well, how am I gonna give y'all the letters? Like, how y'all gonna get this stuff to do the work? I can easily tell y'all do a dispute letter, or I can give it to y'all. Like, I can just give y'all the dispute letters. I can give y'all the demand letters. I can give y'all like the, you know, the numbers to the credit bureaus to remove y'all inquiries in 24 to 48 hours. I can just put all that stuff inside the free course. So that's what I did. And then I ended up merging it too. So if you get the Strong in 75 book, the Raise Your Credit Score, actually my daughter put this here. Let's see what this is. Oh, here you go, right here. So if y'all was to get like this, y'all, like this one, the Raise Your Credit Score, if you get it individually or if you get the 4-book bundle, you're going to get the free course. And the Sewing to Win, all of these got that same course, no matter which book you have. I have them all in there together. And then too, I went over them day by day. Like the Strong in 75, that's 75 days of raising your credit scores. I have it where you can watch every single day because I went over like, okay, today we're going to do this. All right, today we're going to do that. Same thing for Raise Your Credit Score, 100 points in 30 days. Day 1 is get your credit reports. Day 2 is understand your credit. Day 3 is actually do your disputes. Day 4 is start tracking everything now. So it's day by day. You got the, I got the dispute letter one. Oh, okay, so that one right there don't have a free course to come along with it because everything is already in there. Everything is in there. But you know what? Back then too, a lot of my books were expensive. Depending on where you go, they're still expensive though. But I have some books here where sometimes I get books in, like when I order my books, y'all, they come in damaged. And when they come in damaged, it's not a lot of damage. Like it can be something where like the back page right here is folded, or like sometimes people order the wrong books, or maybe they want to do a return for whatever reason. Those are the books that basically I am giving you all for $10, because it would be way better to just be able to get those books than me just destroying the books. Okay, so $10 is basically me being able to get this book to you. Okay. Yeah, I got the QR code in it. Okay, perfect. Perfect. You got the QR code. So, yep, that's what it is. Basically a QR code. You get inside of there and you'll have everything. All right. But thank y'all so much for coming to my live. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. Okay. I will see y'all tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget the books is at allthingsrickita.com. Okay. And people, y'all got them on TikTok. I think I have a sale on TikTok, but it ain't like how cheap y'all can get it on my allthingsrickita.com. Okay.